get the light, at night, this hormone is enough to make you fall asleep early. Next day, something nice, something nice. You can eat from here, drink from here, or from
ये मोला के साथ मस करके लोग लेके जाते مسابع
Okay, this is the loudest I can speak. This is one of the most beautiful places of all the time. This is my favorite place of the shrine. I have lived here for 9 days. I mean, I slept because of I'tikaf. I'tikaf is held here in this mosque. This is called Haram Mosque. Haram is a lady name or man name, do you know? Is it a name for a man or woman? Do you think? Lady, yes. So Haram was a queen. She was a queen of Taimuri dynasty king. Shah Rukh was his husband. So their capital at that time was in Haram, in Afghanistan now. At that time it was part of Khorasan and Iran. So in one of her journeys, Ziyarat to Mashhad, from Herat to Mashhad, she had a very precious diamond necklace. Very precious diamond necklace. She sold it as a donation, and with the money of that diamond necklace, she built this great mosque. So she was a very pious lady. She was a very good lady. When she wanted to make this mosque, she said that I will pay all the workers and architects double on these conditions. One of them was that they only hired people with good manners. And the second was that everybody who was working here should have wuzu while making, this construction. So they had wuzu while working here. And the third was that they should be kind to animals that they use for transferring things, carrying stuff. They should not beat them and stuff like that. So all these different factors contribute to a very spiritual mosque that we can see, and beautiful, of course. Beautiful mosque. Yes, it was built around 6 600 years ago. 600. The day of the year of construction is actually written in one of the 12 books. I will show you. So, and the calligraphy you see on the top, it was by son of Lady Roaksha. Her son was a great calligrapher. You will see, inshallah, on Saturday, if you can go to the museum, I will show you the Quran that her son wrote. And also, if you look at inside that part, the fourth over there, you can see something that is covered by glass. Can you see that? Yeah. It's a big member on the right. It's called the member. Why? It's a big member made of wood, walnut and pear wood. About 200 years ago, this devout carpenter, 200 years ago, he made this big member with the wood without using any nails or goose. He did not use any nails or goose for that tall member, and he named it the member of Sahib al-Zaman because he had this in mind, this intention, that when Imam Mahdi inshallah is here, he comes and delivers the sermon over this member. So he made it with love. Inshallah, now we cannot go, but if we come some other time we can go. Men can go, but ladies, they cannot go. So now that we're here, I want to tell you something, especially for ladies. Listen carefully. You know, Lady Roaksha, she made also some other schools, some other mosques, and she contributed a lot to the expansion of knowledge and, you know, Islamic buildings and stuff. This is not just for Lady Roaksha. All of you, ladies, gentlemen, you can also do great things, not just Lady Roaksha. There was a great lady living some years ago. Do you know Amafhh? The writer of one of the biggest Shia commentary, yes, Tafsir al-Mizan. There was this great lady living in Iran. That was a great thing that she became a mujtahid. You know mujtahid? Like a marja. Not necessarily marja, but one who does not have to follow someone else. So he goes to the house, Allama goes to the house of Lady Amina Isfahani, Banu Amina Isfahani in Isfahan. Different scholars would go visit her. Why? She was just a normal lady, like, you know, all of us. So she was born to a family of, her father was a businessman, and also her husband. She married. She had 9 kids. But all these things did not stop her from gaining knowledge and spirituality. So she gained knowledge. She would study so much so that at the age of 40 she became a mujtahid, like a great scholar. So not just a scholar but also a spiritual lady. She wrote so many books, even a book of tafsir. So one day Allama Tabatabai goes from home to Isfahan to visit this lady. When he visits him, she tells him something very shocking, especially for ladies and also for men. She says that on the day of resurrection, every woman, Muslim woman, who is going to pass the bridge on Sirat. So they will, for example, when they ask them, why didn't you gain knowledge? Why didn't you gain more faith and spirituality? Everybody will make some excuses. One will say, well, I was busy with raising my kids. One would say I was busy with doing housework. One would say I was busy with, some other things. So whenever they make these excuses, then they will show that lady to them, and then they will say, so what is this? She was a housewife. She had 9 kids. And still, she studied. She became a great scholar and, mystic. Then they have no excuse left. So before you go to the other world and they ask you such questions and you make such excuses, know that everybody, you can become a great person of great help to all society. And also for men, there are some stories I will maybe tell you tomorrow if you want to mention. So remember this month, this great lady, so that inshallah she can become a role model for you. Go Harshad. Go Harshad.
Sorry, what's her name? Gohar Aisha. Gohar Aisha.
अरशाद
Gohar Arshad.
पिक्चर लगी हुई है उसकी मैंने देखी थी कल उस हार की पिक्चर है
ये मौला इमाम रज़ा अलैहिस्सलाम के हरम में डिफरेंट जो सहन बने हुए हैं, ये हम उनका टूर करवा रहे हैं। और ये सब बच्चे जो हैं ये हमारे पास इंग्लिश स्पीकर है, वो इन सब को इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं।
So this is, take a look at the dome in the middle. Does it resemble anything? The dome in the middle, does it resemble any other place?
The Golden Dome.
Not the Mola. No. Where was the first Qibla of Muslims? Masjid al-Aqsa. Yes, this is called Sa'n al-Quds, and that in the middle is like a small version of Masjid al-Aqsa. Yes, a replica. It's actually 1/8. 1/8, the size of that is Masjid al-Aqsa. Why 1/8? Why 1/8? Can you guess? No. 8. The number 8. The 8th Imam, right. Because of Mola is our 8th Imam, we can see number 8 in different parts of the shrine. Maybe in some of the lights, if you pay attention, there's like 8 lights and stuff. Some other, like some of the shapes are like 8 angles, so you will find number 8 a lot. This is 1/8 of that. So the significance of this is that to remind ourselves that the people of Palestine, they're Muslims, we should not forget them, we should support them. And inshallah, when Imam Mahdi appears, the force will be taken back from the Jews, inshallah. So this is a reminder for us. And then one I recommend that when you take photos, and later you review the photos, try to see what you learned in each piece. This is very good, you know. Associating new information to a place or something you already know. This is one of the techniques of, increasing your memory.
Knowledge is clear.
Yes.
8 sections.
Okay, now let's go to the biggest courtyard of the shrine.
फिर उसे कुछ स्टडी करना होगा तो याद है कि ऐसा
There's an English section where usually tourists but also Muslims, they go and they give them maybe small tabarruk things. So I recommend, I call my colleague, he works there. I recommend we go there for salat, and also they give some salt and nabat, okay?
Okay.
Another thing, look at there, it's written Rewaq Kitab. Kitab means book, yes. We have different, like these reading areas inside the shrine where you can go and read some books that are in the shelves, mostly in Farsi, not English yet. But it shows the importance of knowledge, because one of the conditions of having a great ziyarah was, I told you yesterday, what was the condition of ziyarah? Was to have knowledge of the Imam. So knowledge is the key for an accepted ziyarah. And also we have two libraries inside the shrine. One of them is a big Islamic library, one of the biggest in Iran. Not the biggest, but one of the biggest. It's on the other side. Maybe I'll show you when we get there. We don't go inside, but I will show you. And there's also another library inside the shrine which is open 24/7. It's a special library for Ahlul Bayt. So in Islam, everything is intermingled. We don't have Sunday worship and then the rest of the week you can do it. No. You know, worship, knowledge, you know, your duties towards God, people, everything, they're intermingled. So you need to take care of all of them. You know, so this is why in the shrine we have a complex of different things. Libraries, you know, worshiping places, there are places where you can, there are some classes and all these different stuff. Okay, let's go to Prophet.